Hey everyone, Jason O'Phil, and I am coming to you from week one. Yes, week one of quarantine. I've seen how this movie ends. The blonde people usually die. They do. Look at Gwyneth Paltrow and Kate Winslet. They both died in Contagion. The blonde men didn't, though. They lived. That says a lot about how Hollywood views females, actually. As you guys well know, you guys can follow me here on the Instagram, or you can follow me here on the Facebook, which is like never updated. But if you find me on Facebook, you're more than welcome to follow me because every once in a while I can be funny. Just not right now, because nothing about right now is really funny. A week ago, Monday morning, I woke up. I took progression photos because I've been losing lots of weight, as you can see here, here, here. Yes, those were thirst pics. Come at me. And I thought, you know what? It's going to be okay. It's only going to be 2 weeks. There's nothing wrong with 2 weeks. By the end of the first day, I could have probably chewed my arm off out of a bear trap. That is how I was not in the mood for any of this. By day 3, I might have had a small mini breakdown. This is going to be a really long adventure. As you well know, California is now on an essential full lockdown because over the weekend, everybody was posting on social media how they were at the beach. I don't know why you're at the beach. It's 64 degrees. It's freezing. Why are you at the beach? What's the point? You're going to get hypothermia. Actually, go back to the beach and get hypothermia so you possibly can be removed from the equation, because the reason that we're going to have a longer lockdown now is because you were part of the equation and went to the beach. And then we have a bunch of people going to Runyon Canyon. A bunch. Like, I get we're allowed to go out and like walk around and go jogging and possibly go hiking, but we don't all need to like congregate in one area, because the entire point of a lockdown and social distancing is not to congregate in one area. And then yesterday I had to go get something, so I was driving to go get it somewhere, and I decided to go through Larchmont Village just for the hell of it because I love Larchmont Village. And there was a full-blown farmers market happening with a bunch of people. Not like 10 people, like a full-blown farmers market. Animals, children, adults, young, super old, everybody's all over each other. Is this how natural selection works? Is this how it works? And people don't understand that by you not doing your social distancing, you're really actually going to just be screwing it up for the rest of us. Like when I go back to work, if I go back to work, when I go back to work, social distancing will probably still be in effect. I work at a restaurant. That's going to be like 2 servers a night because you can only seat like 4 tables because everybody has to be 6 feet apart. And then on top of it, we've probably lost the movie going experience for the rest of the year because people are going to be in a theater. Somebody's going to sneeze because they have allergies, and everybody's basically going to freak out like Dustin Hoffman, an outbreak, and go running out the door. People are so problematic. I don't know why we just can't do what we're told. I don't do what I'm told, but I'm a Capricorn. I'm stubborn. I have problems. We all have problems. This is problematic. And as we all well know, Hollywood is essentially shut down. There's no movies. People are writing a petition saying that they want Mulan or Black Widow or whatever else put on Disney Plus. Warner Brothers has come out and said they're not going to be releasing Wonder Woman on VOD. I actually think they will. I don't care what they say. They're going to, probably, because I feel like in June, when nobody is still going to the movie theaters, they're going to be like, this is a $200 million movie. We got to recoup this. You know what happens to suckers? Like this one, sitting in the chair right here. They will pay $19.99 to watch it on VOD for 48 hours, and then they're going to pay $24.95 to have a digital copy of it, or a steelbook. Probably the steelbook. Most likely the steelbook. Can't even go buy steelbooks. I don't even want to stand in line at Best Buy. Why are you people at Best Buy, by the way? What's that about? They don't sell guns. Like, what? Why is there a line? I don't understand. What if social distancing doesn't work for anybody? Is it the social or the distancing? This is really why we can't have nice things across the board. Well, we have just now had a rant on social distancing and what people are not actually doing, which they should be doing, so we can actually get out of this whatever is happening right now, which is insanity. The quicker we can go back to doing things that we enjoy, like going to the gym. Whoever thought I would say that I missed the gym? When I was last at the gym, I was walking around with Clorox wipes. I looked like an insane person. I would like open it up, take out a wipe down the equipment, which was disgusting. Then wipe down the weights, equally disgusting. And then I would like surround myself with all the weights I was going to use, and people would be like, are you going to use those weights? I'd be like, I just Clorox them. And they'd be like, oh no, we get it. You can like totally hold on to that weight till you're done. So that was actually maybe a bonus point, because usually when you're holding on to a bunch of weights, people are like, really? You're going to hold on to all those? I need to do a set. When you're cleaning them and we're all trying not to die, they're like, oh no, I totally get it. You hold that as long as possible. And then I would always give it back to them after being Cloroxed, because I'm a nice person. Some days. mainly all days. So what is everybody doing in their social distancing life? I don't think my grinder or scruff has been this active ever. I have never seen more horny people in my entire life who are literally to the point that they're like, we don't even have to kiss. And I'm just kind of like, ah. Google, can you get coronavirus through sweat? But still, no, there's nothing sexy about this right now. It's not time for sexy time. Maybe what we should be basically doing to each other is Jane Austening the fuck out of each other. Send me a poem. Get to know me. I don't know. Do something. Instead of just being basically like, you know what, we don't have to kiss. But, I mean, that could work. No. Nobody is listening at all. This is where I feel like God is a woman, because if God was a man, he would have just wiped us all out already. Only a mother can just basically be like, oh my God, they're going to listen in a minute. I know they'll listen in a minute. I know they're going to listen in a minute. What is everybody actually really doing during this downtime? I'm doing this. Honestly, I have to tell you that. I have been super lazy with these because Mama works too much, and then Mama has been working out so she can lose the body, as you can see in these thirst shots one more time. And I haven't done these, so that's a failure on my part. But now I have nothing but time, so we're going to be doing a lot of these because they're fun and I enjoy myself and I need somebody to talk to. I can't keep on talking to the cats. God, I miss my dog. I can't really talk to him either. I mean, I can. He's in a box over there. I could totally talk to him, but then that just seems weird and like 2 steps away from Grey Gardens. And I don't have any pate. Are we all going to start like watching all the Marvel movies from like chronological order of when they were made, or chronological order of when they're supposed to happen? Or are we going to be like watching all the Star Wars movies and then like maybe pretending that the last 3 really didn't happen? Definitely the last one. I pretend the last one did not happen. Like they still haven't made it yet, because it'll come out and it'll be glorious, and it won't be Rise of Skywalker, which isn't glorious. It's just a pile of shit. Are we going to sit down and watch like all the Robin Williams movies? Those always bring me happiness. I was watching, The Birdcage the other day and just living my best life. I don't know who I am in that entire movie. Maybe a mixture of Nathan Lane and Robin. Definitely Robin because of the hairy chest. We could sit down and we could watch like the extended cuts of Lord of the Rings. Like we could watch that great trilogy. I did not say we should watch The Hobbit. The Hobbit does not exist. They do exist. I understand that they exist. They're not very good. They're boring. The extended cuts of them are even more boring. There's no need for those movies to be 12 hours long at all. But we could definitely watch the extended cuts of Lord of the Rings and have a grand old time. Or we could watch all the Star Trek movies. We could start with the motion picture. We could end with Beyond. So we'll have, the original crew. We'll have the Generations crew. We'll have the retcon crew. It'll be tons of fun. We could do so many things instead of going outside and hugging other people and breathing on other people and being all over other people, which we're being asked not to do by everybody, including Donald Trump. So I'm voting over the next few weeks. Oh my God. Such a long time. We should do some fun things. So please put your comments, your suggestions, whatever down below, and we'll work on it together as a community, as a team. And we'll have a lot of fun. I actually am probably going to start by doing the extended cuts of Lord of the Rings because I haven't watched them since I had the flu. The flu, people. Just the flu. Like 4 years ago. So I think it's time that I actually sit down and immerse myself into that world that I love so much. And after that, what else do we want to do? Do we want to watch Buffy or Firefly? I have a Joss Whedon thing happening. Or we could watch Smallville or Supernatural. We could watch the entire season of Ugly Betty, which I still think is hysterical. We could watch all the Batman movies. Maybe not all of them. Can we skip Batman and Robin? And Batman v Superman? And The Dark Knight Rises? And about half of The Dark Knight? Can we just watch Batman Begins and Batman Returns and Batman? Can we just do that? I mean, we can do Forever too. Forever's kind of fun. It's pretty. It's fun. It's pretty. It's mainly pretty. Or we could really sit down and we could watch chronologically the correct order to watch Star Wars. We can do episodes 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 6. And if we must, we could do 7, 8, and 9. I would prefer not to. Ever. Again. We could definitely sit down and we could watch all the Spider-Mans. 2 of them. 3 of them. 3. 4. 5, I'll just watch Spider-Verse over and over again because it just brings me such joy. Anyway, once again, put your comments, your questions, your observations, what you think we should do, and let's just do it together. Let's actually have some fun and check in and make sure everybody's okay. Make sure everybody's okay. Okay? Like, there are going to be people that are going to have a really hard time with this. Like, I'm doing okay. I really am. I have a nice group of friends that I talk to every day, and, you know, I'll walk around and avoid people like the plague, and I'm okay. But there's people that aren't going to be okay. So, you know, if you haven't talked to anybody in a really long time and they're a friend of yours or they're an acquaintance, reach out and just tell them you're thinking of them. You don't have to do it with your problematic exes at all. But if there's somebody in the world that you just feel just needs to be told that they're not alone, do it. Because right now I think a lot of people feel alone. They're scared. They're unsure of what's going to happen. Let's be light and love and happiness. All of those things. Because right now, the most important thing is to be that. Because people are going to need that. And you guys, honestly, have on more than one occasion been that for me. So I thank you from the bottom of my little cold black heart. All right, everybody, I'm Jason O'Phil. Once again, you can follow me on the Instagram. You can follow me in the Facebook. If you don't want to follow this Facebook, you can probably find me in Facebook and follow me, I'm sure. I don't know. Let's do this every day. Let's talk. Let's have fun. Let's connect. That's what we're here for, to have connections, to be one energy in this world. And as I always say, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you are. If you're coming to this channel, it's because you're awesome and you want to be here and you want to be a positive force for everybody. I'll see you guys next time.